Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Boom, 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 boom. Hey guys, happy new year. I haven't shot for a while. I literally switched off. I was on holiday, and this week is my first video, and I'm coming in 2022 with a bang. My intention for this year is to just help as many businesses that I possibly can. I'm also streamlining like my social media platforms with my YouTube. So I'll try to keep the content coming and answer as many questions that I can. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe down below, like my videos, and share with other entrepreneurs. I hope everyone is well and you had a fabulous December holiday. So today what I actually want to talk about is I want to talk about e-commerce fashion businesses, right? So I will be making reference to e-commerce businesses, small businesses that are still trying to find a niche market and customers to actually buy from their businesses online, whether it's from Shopify or Instagram or Facebook market. So the topic that I'm going to be focusing on is how they make claims, the same claims as huge retailers, but they don't actually have the capacity to make those kind of claims. So to begin with, I can't remember the name of the business, but it was an online fashion women's wear business. So before I even get started on that topic, I mentioned two important things. I said women's wear and I said fashion, right? So immediately what some entrepreneurs don't understand who are in this line of business is that the minute you enter the market to sell clothes and in the women's wear category, you are competing with Zara, you are competing with Woolworths, you are competing with Edgar's, you are competing with the Fushini Group. You are a direct competitor to the big guns. So although your target audience to begin with is obviously massively smaller, but you are trying to steal customers from them because you're selling women's wear. Please be clear on that point. So there was one business on Instagram, I really can't remember the name, and it's actually not important because it's a recurring theme to these businesses. The claim that business made, firstly, was that they have the latest fashion. That is a huge claim to make. And the reason why I say that is because retailers have actual departments and buyers and designers within the retail structure. Part of their job description, they are accountable for trends analysis. So they have to go out there and actually find out what are the latest trends, whichever market they are copying, whether it's the East, the West, the UK, the US, Korea, whatever market they are copying, they have accountability for them to actually, research what is happening in the upcoming seasons within those markets. So budgets are allocated for these buyers and designers to jump on a plane and to go shopping overseas. But because I'm talking now with reference before COVID, and actually now after COVID, buyers are starting to travel a little bit more because the borders are opened and the COVID regulations have eased. So they'll jump on a plane and they'll actually go shopping at retailers overseas, which they identify as their competitors. So my question to e-commerce platforms who are selling on Instagram, have you firstly identified your competitors? Who are you competing against? Whether it's in the international market or it's within the South Africa market, have you taken time to understand their assortment? Have you gone and bought samples that you're going to sit and interrogate and look at? Have you gone on websites and to find out like what your competitors are putting out in the next season? So what is helpful is that when you do this kind of research or you jump on a plane, if you're a big retailer, you've got the budget to send people out, you go and buy items that are a season ahead of what you already have. okay? So for example, now we are in what month? We are in February, right? So we're still selling summer. So if buyers had to jump on a plane right now, they are going to get the tail end of winter overseas, right? So we will use those samples to build winter 23. Yeah. So what I'm trying to explain to these small businesses that do not make claims. I know it sounds amazing when you post on your Instagram and you're like, we've got the latest trends, but your trends are very specific to the supplier that you're buying from. I'm just assuming that you're buying your, let's say your items, you're buying them from China. You just jumped on maybe AliExpress, or you found an actual supplier, a great supplier who can give you your products. You are buying from their point of view. You don't know what trends they were forecasting. Did you even take the time to ask them where they got their trends? What are you selecting from? Because I know they'll send you like a catalog and you select. Do you ask the question, where did you get these trends? Okay, what did you focus them on before you make these amazing claims online or on your social media platforms that you're buying from you know, the latest trends? So just to continue to explain like how the process works in retail. So a team will be sent off, a team of, excuse me, of buyers, sourcing managers sometimes, and the design team will jump on a plane and they'll go, let's say, to London, and they'll go to all the London retailers which they've identified as competitors to the actual women's wear department. So for example, if the buyer, the design, and the sourcing manager in the women's wear department for the dresses, the dressing department, the dressing category, so they've done their research and they've identified for, let's say, their dress department, they're going to go to H&M, they're going to go to ASOS, they're going to go to Zara, they're going to go to Selfridges, they're going to go to Bloomsburg, and Harrods, like whatever they've identified as their competitors. They're going to go to those retailers and shop every single silhouette that they have identified as a great source, a point of departure when they're trying to put together a range, okay? So they'll buy those samples and they'll bring them back. It's a whole nother story of getting through to customs and how you have to deal with customs when you're buying those samples. I'll make a video on that. They'll jump on a plane and come back home. Then they're going to take those samples. There's various things that you can do with the samples. So they have, as I said, they're going to be building their ranges for the upcoming season. So their point of departure is not only from the samples that they've bought overseas, but the designer also sat before they left and did her own research, okay? And most times I'm advising you, small businesses, function like the big dogs, but work within your budget. I'm just going to pick up my book because I want to share the websites that you can possibly go to that will assist you with trends, with, you know, highlighting what will be big the following season, whether it's winter 23 or summer 23. They usually give you all the way to maybe, you know, 2 or 3 seasons ahead, okay? So at least when you now go to your suppliers, you've got something that you're looking at that will assist you in choosing, you know, your buys. So you can make reference to WGSN, okay? Women's Wear Daily is a great one. Trend Zoom is an amazing one, and Trend Shop. I can tell you right now, if you can go and also do your research there, you can do an amazing job.